Hello. Welcome. This is a quick guide on how to actually embark on leverage trading, and so you can be able to participate on the leverage trading activities going on the profit hub of the above average ecosystem. So the first thing you would need, download and activate on a centralized exchange like Binance. I use Binance. We have several other ones like KuCoin, Bybit. Once you're on your Binance, you could see different buttons there. You would see home, you see market, you see trades, you see features, you see wallet. So you go straight to your features, and all you need to do is transfer money straight to your features wallet. Go to your wallet. You would have moved money to your Binance, and then you go to funding, or rather spots, depending, and you do transfer. You transfer from your spot USD futures. You transfer straight to USD futures, and then you change the coin to USDT, and you do the transfer. You set the amount you want to transfer to that wallet. Once you do that, you will be able to have your money in your futures wallet. It will now show under available balance right here. As you can see, my own available balance is 1,900 right now. So the next thing is, how do we now take advantage of the features? If you're a new user, it will require for you to take a small test, which you read through and then answer the questions, and you pass. Once you pass that, first thing you need to take note of is, as you can see, which particular coin. When a signal is dropped, a particular coin is indicated. Right now we are on FTM USDT, so I could change that and say, no, I don't want to use FTM USDT. Maybe I want to trade Big Ape USDT. And of course, the next thing you need to take note of is this cross. Cross simply means that all the monies you have in your centralized exchange, they can access it to cover for a trade. But we always recommend use isolated, change from cross to isolated, so that you stick to the money you are using for a particular trade. The next thing there is where you see your 20x. 20x simply means your leverage ratio. Your leverage ratio is 20, as you can see, is 20x. You can have 10x, you can have 1x, you can have 2, 3, 4, 5, or thereabout. What does this do for you? What this means is that it amplifies your position. By amplify your position, this simply means that if you take a trade, and that trade, the coin you are trading drops by 1%, the actual price of the coin. So assuming a coin is $100, and then the coin gains 1%, which is the coin is now $101. That means it has gained 1%. If you're using leverage and you're using like 10x leverage, what that means it will be that 1% times 10, which now amplifies your position for you to now get 10% return instead of 1%. So you'll be making $10 instead of $1. But also understand that as much as this is good, this is also the risk associated with leverage. Because if the coin also goes south, which is it goes 1% negative, it drops from $100 to $99. If you're using a 10x leverage, you would have lost $10 as well. So that is very important to understand, and which is why we always talk about risk management when it has to do with leverage trading. So now that you understand leverage, the next thing you quickly need to understand is the two options here. We have the buy, we have the sell. We have the buy, we have the sell. Buy position simply means when you're in a position and saying or predicting that the price is going to go up. So assuming a coin is $100 now, and you enter a position saying, based on the analysis, that the coin is going to go from $100 to $120, that means you have to be in a buy position because the coin will be going up. But on the sell position, sell simply means short, which means the price is going down. So if a coin is $100 and I predict that based on what I'm seeing, based on all the market indicators, the coin should be dropping in price from $100 down to $80. So I'll be in a short position. That is very important for you to know. The next button you have there is the available balance, which shows how much you currently have in your futures wallet. And of course, we have the limit option there. Under limit, you have several ones. You have limit, you have market, and several other ones. But for what we do, limit is okay. You can just work with limit. Let me use the regular one we use. Let me use Phantom. Let me quickly use FTM. Let's say Phantom USDT, and then we are trading Phantom, and then this is the current price, and we say a trade is called and say enter Phantom when it is 0.35. So you simply enter 0.335, and that's where you want to buy, and then you choose the amount of money you want to trade with. You can trade with 50% of the money, 20% of the money, or 100% of all your money, depending on what you want to trade with. And how do you know how much you're trading with? You can always look under here. You see max, you see cost. Cost is how much you're actually using, your own funds that you're using to trade on a particular trade. Like you can see, the cost here is $430. It means I'm using $430 to take this trade. If I am to enter the market, I can say no, I don't want to use that kind of money. I want to use less. I can draw this down to 190 or 170, 150 or whatever. Or I can increase it. I can increase it. So I want to use all my money, which is my entire $1,900. So once I do that, I simply come to where we have the TP stroke SL, and then I tap, which simply represents take profit and stop loss. So we always recommend that you take profit. You set a take profit target. What I did was to click on advanced, and you can set it by percentage. So I'll simply say take profit. I'll set percentage gain. I'll set 10%, and I'll set stop loss, and I'll set 5%, and I'll change from market. It's currently at market price. I'll change it to limit and put the limits I'm talking about, because it's not market price we're working with. You can use limits. To limit simply means the price at which you are setting. You are manually setting the price, not what the current market price is. And then of course you confirm. Once you confirm, that is automatically set, and then you can simply click on, if it's a short, you click on sell. If it is a long, if it is a long, you click on buy. I'm going to set a buy order at 25, and I'm saying we are going long. So I'm going to test with, let me test with $100. Okay, I'm testing with $95. So I simply put an order and say long. I can put my stop loss. Let me do that stop loss thing now. I can put my stop loss at and take profit at 10%. I can put my stop loss at 5%. So I simply confirm. Okay, it's requiring the limit price. Limit price is 0.3525, I suppose. So that same thing with here, 0.3525. So I confirm. Okay, so it has set the stop loss and take profit, and I click buy, confirm order. So I've entered the position. As you can see now, you can see this red light. This you can see it's on an order. It has not been placed yet. Why? Because the market price is not yet at the price that I set, the limit price that I set. The market price is 0.3535, but I said no, enter me a trade when the market drops to 0.3525. So it will keep waiting. You can see this orange light here indicating that there is an order. I have an active order, but it is not yet a position. Why? Because it has not come down to the market price that I set. So let me quickly, for the purpose of this, I don't know if it will go down that fast. For the purpose of this, let me keep watching if it will go down to that. Or rather, let me set another trade. So you can always cancel a trade by clicking cancel. You cancel the trade, and then for the purpose of this, let me use a trade that will pick immediately. Let me use 30. I use the long position, and I say buy me in once it gets to 30. You see the order is still open. Once it gets to 30, it will trigger, and then it will turn to a position. I hope it does that immediately. So we are watching, it's at 31. We are hoping it will get to 30. Okay, So finally, it has gotten to 30. You can see it switched from position from open orders to what a position. And as you can see, the position is I'm already in a profit of 0 point something percent. I can take the profit by simply closing the trade. For the purpose of this illustration, I close the trade and I confirm sell. That means that order is successful. I have closed the trade. That is a simple way of how you can enter a trade using the signals that are being provided.